Nighttime with Andy Bumatai. Tonight, the legendary actress Miss Nancy Kwan. From the Diamond Head Theater, Kathy Foy-Mahi and Judy Yoshioka. Plus Richard Nato and the Nighttime Philharmonic. And now, almost live from the Outrigger main showroom on the beach at Waikiki, this is Andy Bumatai!
Hi, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to Nighttime. Boy, I'm real excited. You know, you probably heard the big news.
What's the news?
Well, that's Danny Noy. Senator Danny Noy is getting married again.
Getting married. Very nice.
He will
Very
be
nice.
marrying,
Congratulations.
let's see if I can get this. Irene Hirano.
Ah.
Yeah, and a lot of people talking about the age difference. You didn't read about this?
Didn't read that one.
No, he's 83 and she's 59.
Uh-huh.
Hey, as long as they get along.
That's right.
And by comparison, folks, so you know, I mean, if you're worried about the age difference, I'm 54, and I think it would be a lot more uji if he married me. Is that just me?
Ooh, that is kind of Uji, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, you know, by comparison, I think I was looking pretty darn good.
Oh, my goodness.
Because if he married me, I promise you, man, you know. Constituents would be home and going, you know, I don't know why he married the host. I would have went with someone in the band.
Oh, we're rolling now.
Full commitment to the bit. Did you see that? Pantomime
Going for
and
it.
everything?
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you know, I mean, age difference, what's the deal, you know? I'll tell you the age difference in that marriage that concerns me a little bit. That's the age difference between Dan and her mother, which is 0.
That's right.
You know? Yeah. And she says, oh, they get along. Well, of course they get along, you know? They both have the same records. You know? That'll be the problem, you know, they come over to the house, right? You know, Dan and the mom, you know, they'll be in the living room. You know what I mean? Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me, you know? Linda will be in her room listening to the Stones on an iPod. Hey! Come on, Linda, you want to sing along? I don't know the words. I took that way too far.
I'm waiting for the email.
But that's my job, folks.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, you know. Well, elsewhere in the news, in this one, oh, man, luckily, no one was seriously hurt. Bus crash. Did you read about this?
I read about that one, yes.
Yeah, and I saw that headline, you know, it's a Kahuku polo team in bus crash. I was shocked, because I'm thinking, Kahuku has a polo team? How the heck can I afford that?
Of course, no one was hurt, thank God.
No, nobody was hurt. But it was, you know what? It was the water polo team.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, I tell you what, and again, I know we're in the media, but how they subtly tried to blame Filipinos for that accident.
Ah. Is that right?
Oh, I mean, maybe it's just me, but did you see the headline?
I didn't see
Bus
it.
flips over.
Ah. Trying to play that card again, huh?
Just, you know, I thought we were past that. But, you know, I guess we'll move on, yeah. And, of course, the sad news, you know, I'm still trying to get used to Aloha Airlines going out of business after 61 years of service.
Wow.
And I didn't even believe it, you know, until I saw 6 Boeing 737s on Craigslist. And I'm going to go look at one next Thursday. Low mileage, tires supposed to be pretty good. So, we'll see.
Comes with pilot, I hear.
Well, no.
My gosh.
Flight attendant was what I heard. You know, so, yeah. Well, you know, and then this one, this is, I guess, this was in Michigan. Raucous party, right? The police had to be called, 100 of them, and they had to use tear gas to break this party up.
My goodness.
Yeah, evidently it was the Democratic Party.
Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. What I heard was someone asked Hillary to, you know, Hillary to step down, and she went medieval. Yeah. But Obama was not hurt because, you know, he was on the roof with Ziggy. What kind of creature is man? Okay.
Oh, that mind is working, boy.
Thank you so much. No, but no, actually, it was not the Democratic Party. It was the University of Michigan. 2,000 students, evidently, you know, they were fighting and throwing bottles at the cops.
Oh, my.
In fact, Hillary Clinton was almost hit by a bottle. You know, and, you know, she, of course, was in New York at the time. Do I read too much news, maybe?
Oh, man,
Possibly?
those bullets were flying over her head, too, must be. Gosh,
Well, oh, and here's one. This is such a sad commentary on the state of affairs of the world. The Olympic torch, making its rounds around the world, trying to get back to Beijing, needs security.
Oh.
Because protesters are trying to put it out, yeah. So there's like 80, you know, hundreds of cops in SWAT outfits with armored cars, and they're, you know, surrounding the torch, and, you know, yeah. And the worst part, this is the saddest part, people are seeing that armed procession coming, going, hey, look, maybe it's the Pope. Ooh. That was for you, Richard.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, of course, what they're protesting is, you know, China's, you know, clamping down on Tibet.
Yes.
And their terrible human rights record, and that, you know, whole supporting the genocide in Darfur thing. But,
yes.
But other than that, I think they're the perfect, you know, candidate to host a theater of human accomplishment. Boy, that was a long walk down a short pier.
That was long. It was worth it.
You know what? It gets better from here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good show for you. We've got Nancy Kwan, believe it or not, Kathy Foy Mahe, and Judy Yoshioka from Diamond Head Theater doing the flower drum song. See the symmetry? When we return.
Fall in love with melty cheese. Taco Bell's cheesy beefy melt. Seasoned beef and melty, and even more glorious melty cheese. Get yours before it's gone.
The Alfred Remain Showroom offers the only dinner show you won't want to miss. Start your evening with a tasty buffet and the wonderful music of old Hawaii. Watch the graceful hula dancer, and remember, keep your eyes on the hands. Next, the dazzling Society of Seven takes to the stage to entertain you with impressions, popular songs, Broadway showstoppers, and fun moments. An evening of Hawaiian music and dance, plus the fabulous Society of Seven. It's the only dinner show in town you should see. SOS plus Hawaiian music.